Hello, good afternoon. I am Edikan Abasiakwanesen. I'm from Accra Institute of Technology. I'm here to demonstrate a system. This is a voice recognition controller. That's how I call it. First of all, I'm going to talk about what made me go about the construction of this system. After considering the situation of the elderly and physically challenged people, or people who just need easy access to appliances by voice command or using voice commands to control home appliances, I decided to come up with this system. Other people have already made systems like this, like Miss Somia Sri, Miss Afrin, and Miss Sanjana Chaudhry K. They already came up with a system like this. They use for their system, they use Eclipse software to realize the human to realize the voice recognition technology, and they used CAPSTONE software to solve human computer interaction to realize multiple functions. So after an intensive study on power system and comparing and contrasting the challenges, I decided to come up with this system. This system is a voice recognition controller. It's going to use Snowboy software to create the hot word, that is the trigger word, or should I say the recorded voice input. It's going to use Snowboy software to create that, and the system is programmed with Python software. This system is made up of a Raspberry Pi. This system is made up of This system is made up of a Raspberry Pi, a relay, and a 7.1 channel USB sound card audio adapter. This is the sound card, this is the Raspberry Pi, and this is the relay circuit. The relay circuit consists of the relay itself, the resistor, and the transistor. So this relay helps in the switching the circuits. It helps for switching this on and off when it wants to implement what this commands it to do. And the sound card converts digital signals to analog signal, which the Raspberry Pi can understand. The signals are audio signals from the microphone. This is the microphone. It's an electret microphone. And the Raspberry Pi acts as the central processing unit. The programming is done into the memory card, which is here, and when you take in the audio inputs and this converts it to analog signals, the Raspberry Pi itself will analyze the signal, and the relay will help implement whatever the Raspberry Pi has analyzed, or should I say decoded. And when the relay implements whatever the Raspberry Pi has decoded, the light will come. This system, the method used to design this system, I would say, is a structured design that has to do with identifying the input and the output of the system. This system uses a USB cable, a USB phone charger to power the Raspberry Pi, and this a plug connected directly to electricity is used to power this, and used to power this itself, the relay circuit. So I'm going to demonstrate how we use this system. So this system, whenever we switch on from the power electricity, we switch on. We program the system in such a way that whenever I switch on, the light will indicate that it is functioning. Like it will blink twice to indicate that the light is functioning. That is the output, or should I say the load is functioning. So after it blinks, this light will come on. This light will stay still until when it starts blinking. That's when the system is ready to work. Right now the system is loading. Now the hot word we use for this system was light on to put the system on, and switch off to put the system off. This system is very flexible, it's very robust, it's less costly. I wouldn't say it's too secure, and it has a very quick response time. Maybe the response time is 1 to 5 seconds. So I'm going to say the hot word to the system. So the system can be used from at least a normal, like maybe 20 centimeters away from where the audio samples is being taken. So I'm going to use the hot word now. Light on. See, the system is on right now. So when I mention the hot word to put off the system, it will go off. Switch off, the system goes off. So I can say as many times as I want to say it, and maybe a little bit farther from the microphone. This system is very, very robust. You can use it even in a room where there's a noisy fan, and at least a normal place where there is a little noise. You can use this system maybe where a room where there's a noisy fan and a noisy TV. You can still use this system, and it's very flexible. You can recognize audio inputs from different users, irrespective of age, gender, especially. Just let it be that the hot word is correctly pronounced, because it is a voice recognition system. It is programmed to recognize the voice exactly as the audio input was made. So I'm going to say the hot word again. Light on. Switch off. Light on. Switch off. So you can use this system, can be used, and I'm going to talk about how the system can be modified. Maybe we can decide to use a GUI, that is a graphical user interface. Maybe the Raspberry Pi display screen can be attached to this system, and a buzzer can be attached, so that anytime the voice inputs are not recorded well, the buzzer will buzz. And maybe a wireless microphone, so that voice inputs can be taken in from a far distance, and the wires can be made longer, so that at least it can fit in to the home system and it can be used at home. Light on. Light on. Switch off. So that is my project. Once again, I'm Edika Nabasekwanisen, and I'm from Accra Institute of Technology.